Name the two arches of the foot. 1. Transverse arch. 2. Longitudinal arch. What are the functions of the arches in the foot? 1. Distribute weight. 2. Act as shock absorbers. 3. Act as springboards. Which side of the foot has a more pronounced longitudinal arch? The medial side. What supports the transverse arch? 1. Tibialis posterior tendon. 2. Peroneus longus tendon. 3. Adductor hallucis muscle. 4. Deep transverse metatarsal ligament. What bones form the lateral side of the longitudinal arch? 1. Calcaneus. 2. Cuboid. 3. Metatarsals 4 and 5. What bones form the medial side of the longitudinal arch? 1. Calcaneus. 2. Talus. 3. Navicular. 4. Cuneiforms, X3. 5. Metatarsals 1 to 3. What structures provide dynamic support of the longitudinal arch? 1. Intrinsic muscles of the foot. 2. Flexor hallucis longus tendon. 3. Flexor digitorum longus tendon. What structures provide passive support of the longitudinal arch? 1. Plantar calcaneonavicular, spring, ligament. 2. Short plantar, calcaneocuboid, ligament. 3. Long plantar ligament. 4. Plantar aponeurosis. How many different joints are within the foot? 8. Name the different joints of the foot. 1. Subtalar. 2. Talonavicular. 3. Calcaneocuboid. 4. Cuneonavicular. 5. Tarsometatarsal. 6. Intermetatarsal. 7. Metatarsophalangeal. 8. Interphalangeal. What joints form the transverse tarsal joint? Talonavicular and calcaneocuboid joints. What type of joint is the subtalar joint? Plain synovial. Describe the arrangement of the subtalar joint. Talus is slightly concave posterior to the calcaneal articular surface. Calcaneus is slightly convex posterior to the articular facet. What ligaments support the subtalar joint? Medial, lateral, interosseous and posterior talocalcaneal. Name the different sections of the transverse tarsal joint and the type of joint. 1. Talocalcaneal equals plain synovial. 2. Talonavicular equals ball and socket. 3. Calcaneocuboid equals plain synovial. How many ligaments support the transverse tarsal joint? 5. Name the ligaments that support the transverse tarsal joint. 1. Bifurcate. 2. Dorsal calcaneocuboid. 3. Long plantar. 4. Short plantar. 5. Spring. What important action takes place at the transverse tarsal joint? Forefoot and midfoot rotate on the hindfoot at the transverse tarsal joint, allows inversion and eversion to take place. What ligaments hold the metatarsals together? 1. Dorsal. 2. Plantar. 3. Interosseous. What type of joint are the metatarsophalangeal joints? Synovial condyloid joints. What actions take place at the MTP joints? Flexion, extension, abduction and adduction. What type of joint are the interphalangeal joints? Synovial hinge joints. What actions take place at the IP joints? Flexion and extension.